right, it's the day that we take this mead that we made off from the screen porch where it was nice and cold, and we're going to pour it into bottles. I let it cold crash. It was fermenting nicely in the house where it's warmish, and I set it out on the screen porch where it's in the elements of the outdoors, temperature wise. So upper 30s yesterday, got down to about 31 degrees last night, and everything flocculated to the bottom. Let's get the lid off, you can see. Maybe you can see that, maybe not. Got a couple raisins floating in there. I sanitized this container. I think I'll pour the mead into this because it has a little spout and it'll make it easier to pour into bottles, hopefully. See how it goes. I'm not splashing it, so I'm not aerating it. That's good. I don't see gunk coming out, just a few raisins, but none of the little bits of lemon peel or orange peel are coming up and out, so that's good. It's doing pretty well. I'm going to stop it there. I'll start pouring into bottles, sanitized bottles here. Again, I'm tipping the bottle so that I'm not aerating the mead very much. Mead is right up to there. I'll put the lid on, swing top lid, Grolsch style. Sometimes it's called Grolsch. Then I'll put these in the refrigerator. I'll always keep them cold because if I let that bottle get warm, that mead may start to ferment again. Since I cold crashed it, I stopped the fermentation process by putting it in the cold air. And otherwise it would still be fermenting. I wish I could have let it go another week, maybe 10 more days. That would take some of that sweetness away. I could feel it in my throat just a little bit after I swallowed. And I thought, oh, yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's Kool-Aid with a kick, but there's a little too much sweetness and a little too little kick, I think. So we'll see how it all works out. What you see in here is just a little bit cloudy yet, a little bit. But as that mead sits in the bottles in the cold, either in the refrigerator or in the cold garage or wherever I put them, I think it will clarify. It'll be pretty clear in just a few more days, I'll bet. Pouring over the sink, so when I make a little spill, I don't make a mess. It all stays in the sink. This will be a sticky mess if I spilled it. I'm ready to add some more into my transfer container. I'm watching as I pour to make sure that the little bits of dried lemon peel and dried orange peel do not go into my bottles. A couple of raisins, no problem. Got the last little bit coming out here. Oh, you can hear it splashing a little, I'm sure. Now it's starting to let out the cloudy stuff a little bit. I'm going to pour real slowly. Goes a raisin. Maybe you can see the lees at the bottom now of the bucket. Just pour as slowly as I can here. I don't want to be greedy, but I don't want to miss out either on the majority of it. Honey's expensive nowadays. Alright, there's all the gunk in there. I'm going to toss this. I'll put it in the compost. You can see raisins in there, a bunch of cloudy gunk. Lees, we call this. All the yeast that have flocculated down to the bottom. There we have it. We just bottle, a gallon of Mead. This 12-ounce bottle is filled right up to here. That's the least filled one. Most of them are filled right up to about here. And I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full ones, and the partial, and the standard wine bottle. I'll put them all into the refrigerator or into the cold somewhere. They'll stay cold always. Otherwise they could start to ferment and we'd have problems. That's the way to do it. Enjoy. Have fun with it. Thanks so much for watching.